Hello and welcome to IASLE podcast.
Thank you so much for the great talk, and it is really interesting and resourceful. So, first of all, any question online? If you have any question online, you can either put it in the chat or you can just turn on your microphone and then ask. Uh, while we are waiting for the question, actually, I do have a couple of questions I can ask first. So my first question is about the creation of a concept map. So I saw that you asked a question like, tell me more about Mozart, and then the chatbot responded something, and then you can click to see the concept map. So how you do this? How you created the concept maps? Are you using or still using chatbot, or sorry, still using the generative AI, I mean GPT, or you are using different kind of solution?
In both the systems, in the first systems, we ask ChatGPT for a concept map, but ChatGPT answers a JSON file.
Okay.
It's a technical aspect. JSON file. So we take this JSON file, we decode this JSON file, and after we go to YouTube and Google Image,
Yeah.
and we go on their metadata, and we select, we make the ranking of all images and the YouTube video, just to select those that most match our question. And this is the first. In the second, the same, but in the second we use also personalization, because in the second system, each user is personalized. So the concept map takes into account that user and builds the map about that user. And if you saw that in the second system, the user can modify the concept map.
Yeah.
And this is very important, because we have to, the students have to participate to the, as co-authors in the building of their knowledge. Okay, so there are different aspects, but we use a ChatGPT in both cases. In the first, with other system, in the second system, ChatGPT, but we use a RAG, we use a vector database. So we have I don't remember the name of the artificial intelligence technique, case-based reasoning. As a case-based reasoning index, we have a library of context, so we index them and we construct the concept map based on them. I don't know if I.
Yeah, that's really nice. So once again, is there any question online from our online participants? If not, then I will take advantage. I will try to ask more questions, because this is a very good timing and an opportunity that we can access experts like Dr. Filippo Sciarrone. Perhaps I can ask first of all, Professor, how to pronounce your last name?
Sorry,
how to pronounce your family name or last name?
Filippo Sciarrone.
Sciarrone. Okay, Sciarrone.
Yes.
Sciarrone. Yeah, I just found that actually I know you were one of your group member, Dr. Marco Tabarini. Yeah. Okay, so so my next question for you actually will be, I saw you have that AI for design. So is your course belonging to architecture or design? Why you consider to design the system for architecture purpose?
Why we used in the design domain? Before, because it was a choice due to, because I knew a colleague from Beirut in a conference, Miss Fortel conference in Portugal, and she's an expert in design. So we discussed why don't we create a system we experimented for the design domain. So we, as you know, sometimes many aspects are this begin with the
Yeah.
discussion between friends.
Definitely, definitely. Yeah, yeah. That is what because I think this is a real, really a spatial domain. And in my university, Asabach University, our architecture program actually is collaborating with the Royal Architect Society. So I believe they will also very interested in your creation, because we also have the undergraduate and graduate program for training architects. So that will be nice.
And this is an example of a collaboration
Yeah, yeah, that's
can
for sure. Yeah.
yes.
A final call for online participants. Do you have any questions? If you have, you can either type, or you can simply unmute your microphone and you can talk.
I don't see any questions in the chat.
Yeah, oh yes, actually we do have one. Perhaps did you see that?
Can we associate I don't see
There is a chat button.
chat. Okay, sorry. Okay. Can we associate the AI platform with the classroom activities? The AI platform is for in general, or for the systems that I show before. Because in general, I think yes, because the problem is that the teacher in classroom has to know what to do with artificial intelligence. And this is a big problem, because there is in the literature, there is a lot of papers that speak about the teacher evolution about the AI. So first, the teacher should know what to do and what not to do with the AI and generative AI. If the teacher knows something about that, and he, from a didactic point of view, can use ChatGPT in the classroom. Why not? It's like the mobile revolution. In first times in Italy, for example, no mobile at school, no. Now, without mobile is a problem also. And it's a problem also for families, for the teacher, all the stakeholders are involved in this process. And the platform that we saw, the first tutor chat, we used in a classroom with the 25 students in near Rome, and we have good results about this.
Yeah, that's good. Oh, there is another question.
Yes, this is another problem with generative AI. We have to separate in classroom and not in class, because in classroom there is the teacher, and the teacher should filter information and should teach students how to the critical thinking about ChatGPT, because ChatGPT, not all that ChatGPT says is truth. Okay, is like when a student says, but I read on the internet, so it is right, it's good. This is the students think, but not only students. So it's the same problem. We have to filter. We have to be critical about the ChatGPT. So in class, in the classrooms, the teacher should check the use of ChatGPT. And in our systems, because are very fine-tuning and so on. Hallucination are very, very small. Until now we hadn't hallucinations about our question because the system is very strong against hallucination. But it's true, it's a problem.
Yeah, that is correct. And also, I saw that you are adopting the RAG, the retrieval augmented generation. So it will also help to reduce the this kind of misinformation or fake information. That is really good design.
Yes,
So
but
yeah.
You have that. When I teach my students, I say that the way you use Google, you don't know what is behind Google. You see the information that the Google post in the page. Is this the same problem? And you should analyze critically all the information you read, you
Yeah.
search on engines. It's a way of learning. Okay.
Yeah, that is very important. The skills that we all should have to criticize and analyze and understand whether or not the information we see or hear is correct or not. Yes, that's definitely something we should do. Okay, so I see no more question, and I actually, because this is a very good timing, as I said, to access and ASPR. So actually, I want to ask one more question from my end, because no one want to take this chance. Then I want to take. So I saw that when you generated the concept map with those YouTube video and other things, it looks quite, I would say, fast. I mean, considerably fast. So do you pre-create or to pre-fetch those YouTube video image behind the scene, or it's generated in real time?
No, we found no differences about this. The problem is when we have a lot of students connected to the platform.
Yeah.
Because you have to, it's the algorithm is very strong because you have to build the graph, and the graph it's when we speak about graphs in computer science, it's a hard problem. But we tried with 40 students the same time connected. There was good. So, but this is a game, a prototype. If we are now in Rome, we are founding an enterprise about this, just to produce a business point of view with my students. In Italy is in a university you can create a small enterprise if you can make business with your research product.
Yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Jeff, do you have any question, or because I saw you turn on your microphone, just still want to make sure we have your question if you do have?
Yes, I have a question.
Yes.
In this case, if text-to-speech is enough for students to get understanding of the text itself, or with the help with generate such ChatGPT or other AI systems, we could find it's easier for learners or students who could listen to the text but not recognize them in image because it's much efficient.
So the question is if it's better to listen to the text with respect to watch to images.
In one more step to translate or to transform the text into speaking language, so it will be much easier for students to get understanding of the text itself.
But now, but you are speaking about my systems or in general?
Because students has trouble recognize text itself.
Yes, students, we speak about dyslexic students, okay? Dyslexic students can recognize the test can recognize, but there is a level of personalization about the text, because if you have to split the test, you have to use particular fonts, and the text-to-speech step in the second system, the user can personalize the speed of the text to speech. So if the students has difficulties to understand the text because it's too fast, he can modify the speed of the text, and also can modify the spacing between characters in the text.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, so once again, thank you so much for sharing this great talk, and also the research direction and the research result. Before we end, I just want to remind everyone who participated in this webinar. So we, in this year, we have 6 webinars all addressing about generative AI. So in any case, if you are interested in the next couple of webinar, you can always go to the IASLE, the International Association of Smart Learning Environment, to register to attend the webinar. So our next webinar will be in October 25th, and then we have another webinar will happening in November 14th, and then we have the last webinar in December. So you are all welcome to register and attend. And I just want to remind you, this webinar is not only about experts sharing their research or result or direction or thought, but also a kind of platform that you can really ask a question like me. I can ask a lot of questions to Dr. Filippo in this case. I'm so proud to have this opportunity to do that. So in any case, if you have a question, you are really free to ask. And Dr. Filippo can also be accessed by emails. And if you are interested in any system he presented today, you are also welcome to test. And also some of the system will require you to ask a username password from Dr. Filippo. And actually, I will do that because I think the dyslexia IA is very interested. So I will ask send you an email later to ask you for a username and password to test it. So in any way, thank you everyone to attend today. Thank you so much, Dr. Filippo Sciarrone, for your great talk. And I hope that we will have collaboration in the future, and also maybe we can have you or meet you in one of our smart learning environment conference.
Yes,
Later.
we are the same conferences. We hear all. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you so much. And thank you everyone who joined us. And I wish you all have a good day, good night, good dream. And see you in the future soon.
Goodbye.
Bye. Bye for now.
Bye.